Why Bharatvarsh? Bharatvarsh is the traditional name given by Hindus, Buddhists, and Jains to India. In ancient chronicles, Bharatvarsh was located in Jambudweep, the continent named after Jambu, the Indian blackberry, which stains the tongue purple. This continent stretches from the Himalayas in the north to the Indian Ocean in the south. It is the land nourished by the seven rivers, the Saptasindhu. Today, we call it the Indian subcontinent or the South Asia, and it has been carved in the last century into various nation states with new political identities. Centuries ago, these boundaries and political divides did not matter to the pilgrims, who went around this land seeking holy sites to nourish them spiritually. Bharatvarsh means the land of Bharat. Bharat was one of the oldest rulers of Jambudweep. As per the Jain mythology, he was the son of Rishabdev. After conquering the continent, he wanted to carve his name on the slopes of Mount Meru, located in the center of the land, to declare his monumental feat. But when he reached the summit, he saw the slopes were carved with names of hundreds of kings, each of whom believed that they were the first conquerors of Jambudweep, until they reached the summit of Meru and saw the names of the earlier conquerors. The story captures the timeless Sanatan idea of the Indian ethos. We exist in a canvas of infinity. Nothing is unique or new. Everything has happened before, everything will happen again. We just forget until the sages bring back the memory. As per historians, Aryans referred to this land as Sindhu Sthal, or the land of the seven rivers. It was where the multiple river valley cultures emerged, first in Punjab, along with the tributaries of Indus, and later in the basins of Ganga, Brahmaputra, Mahanadi, Narmada, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri. In the Vedic texts, each of these river basins is associated with sages such as Vyas, Dirghatma, Bhrigu, Angira, Agastya, Atri, and many others, probably the mythical Saptarishi or the seven sages who spread the Vedic way of life across the subcontinent. The sages were enablers of the Rajas who went on to become kings or Chakravarti Maharaj. The Bharat clan were the kings who enabled the organization of the Rig Veda, the oldest Hindu scripture over 3000 years ago in the land now we know as Kurukshetra, north of Delhi. In the Mahabharata, Bharat is the name of the king raised in the forest who played with the lions. In the Ramayana, Bharat is the name of a prince who refuses to accept a kingdom that his mother secures by manipulative ideas. In the Bhagavad Puran, Bharat is the name of a sage who understood the nature of reality, having lived his previous life as a deer. Bharat is also the name of a sage who, inspired by Shiva's dance, composed the Natya Shastra, comprising in the Indian approach to the performing arts, where the mind is expanded by stimulating senses, churning the mind and stirring the emotions. Could it be that Bharatvarsh was named not just after Bharat the king, but also Bharat the artist sage? We are left to speculate. Crowning Bharatvarsh were the snow-capped mountains, the Himalayas. Here sat Shiva, the supreme ascetic, in serene isolation detached from the world, until Sati, the daughter of the first householder Daksha, taught him the value of love, engagement, and attachment. When Sati died, Shiva carried her corpse on his shoulder, consumed by heartbreak. To help Shiva regain his awareness, Vishnu hurled his discus Sudarshan Chakra and cut Sati's body into 51 pieces, which fell at different parts of Bharatvarsh, which later came to be known as the Shakti Peeths. Shiva disappeared but appeared again in 12 spots across Bharatvarsh as fiery pillars with no beginning or end, whenever devotees called out to him. These were known as the Swayambhu Jyotirlingas. Vishnu, the guardian of the earth, also appeared on Bharatvarsh in various mortal forms, avatars to re-establish dharma, a way of life where the mighty take care of the weak. He was born as Parashuram in the Bhargav clan who lived on the western coast, Ram of the Raghu clan who travelled from the Gangetic plains in the north to the Indian Ocean in the south, and Krishna of the Yadu clan who migrated from Mathura in the east to the Dwarika in the west. The Jain traders believed that across Bharatvarsh are mountain tops where Tirthankars rediscovered from time to time the limitless and the eternal knowledge of the cosmos. This knowledge helps one conquer hunger and break free from the wheel of rebirth. All these places became Jain pilgrim spots. Across India, there are ponds, lakes, waterfalls, river bends, river confluences where sages meditated, gods appeared and goddesses killed demons, and humans had their problems solved. These water bodies too became pilgrim spots. Holy men who never stayed in one place for long traveled from one pilgrim spot to another and created a network that transformed Jambudweep into a cultural entity called Bharatvarsh, anchored in the holy spaces, Tirthasthal, which in turn were anchored by stories, symbols and rituals, expressing timeless ideas. Thank you for listening to us. We hope our information has been meaningful to you. Be tuned for more notable information.